this down. Yeah. Let's see.
Why would this guy travel to get permanent dental implants?
Okay, do that. Skip. All right. Here we go. Okay. It's been a crazy day, guys. Excuse the mess. I've been doing a bunch of stuff here lately, so things are a little untidy. But I'll show you a new thing that I'm working on right now. Bring it down. It's a commission build that I'm doing for a gentleman for Racetrack Scenics, and this is what building is this? It's the Saturn Cogno, I guess you could call it. But this is what I've been working on this week. So got everything pretty much going together. It's got a stucco finish in the inside, a little bit of debris in there, kind of weathered out. Figure I'd stick an old Porsche in there, make it look, a little tattered. But yeah, bunch of stonework, and turning out pretty cool. Still got a little bit more stuff to do to it, but it's coming around. So this has been what I've been working on. But today I went ahead and, let me get this out of the way. Today I went ahead and got some joint compound on the brick that we're gonna go ahead and do. Still a little bit of wet, so what I'm gonna need to do is take my heat gun, and we're gonna cheat, and we're gonna heat this bad boy up, and we're gonna cure this stuff so we can start painting. So that is the plan. So I need a heat gun. Let me get my heat gun. So trusty little heat gun right there. And yeah, if you don't have a heat gun, I recommend getting one. If you want to get, expedite your stuff. Otherwise, it's, waiting for nature to take its course and dry everything in her own sweet time can take a little bit of doing. So that is the plan. Now I should be able to cure this thing out in about 10 minutes is what I'm thinking. Hopefully. We'll see what happens here. All right, so let me just go ahead and get over to chat real quick. It's like we got a full house going on. Cool. So that's the idea though. We're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get this thing cured out. In fact, I just put the last little bit of joint compound on this about 30 minutes ago. So it's still, it's still moist. And you can see that, let me bring it up here. You can see that I didn't put it on real heavy. I just went ahead and put it in, worked it into the polystyrene, so you got your texture. And now I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and fire this bad boy up. And you want to do it on low heat. You don't want to do it on high. And even so, you gotta watch out because you can get this stuff to melt. This should work. Yeah, that's dry. You can see how it changes color too, so. And as it dries, it actually shrinks back, so we'll shrink in a little bit more, bring in more of our texture and our bricks to the surface. Just keep it constantly moving. Okay. Stuff flapping around on the table. Fun stuff, man. Watching one compound dry. We're back. I hope we're back. I'm having internet issues. Okay, let's see what we got here. Everything's pretty dry, a little bit wet on the bigger spot. I'll hit that a little bit more right in here. Okay, that's dry enough. Go ahead and put the heat gun down. Let's see what we got. So, what I'll do is go ahead and paint this all like red brick. So if you can see, well, okay, this one came apart. When this goes in, it's going to be bending and everything else in some of these joints. So I'm going to go ahead and paint it, get the majority of the stuff done. When I get it set into place, then I'll come back and I'll work some of these seams a little bit and kind of touch those up. But if I can get the majority of the work done on a table and not on the layout, it's a lot easier. I'm not having to bend over and do a bunch of stuff. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get some colors out. So let me go dig. Let's bring a bunch of colors over here. How's that? So I got an entire basket here of colors. And we're gonna make a brick red. So I need a red, I need a black. Let's see. Let's play around with some difference. This stuff's so good. Yeah, that's good enough. Add some water to it. So we got that. Maybe a little bit of, I think this is burnt umber right there. I got white. No, I didn't get white out yet. Let's see here. This one. I'll throw some of that in there. I need white. There's a vanilla. That'll work. And we'll get some of that out. Yeah, I think that's enough to be dangerous right now. So, what I'll do now is get myself a small little brush somewhere. What do we got here? Got some brushes in here. See if they're any good. Yeah, those will work. Okay, so we got that. Now I need a bigger brush. Oh, dig for a bigger brush. Okay, that's a small brush. Where do my big brushes go? Ah, there they are. Okay, so get ourselves a bigger brush. We got small brushes. We got color. I'm gonna have to mix a lot of color. Okay, so make myself a little container. Nothing special. So what I've got is just like, this is chalkboard paint, in fact. Okay, it's an acrylic, but it's chalkboard paint, and so it's kind of cool. So when it dries, it's just complete, like, flat, really cool looking, dead surface. So I need something to stir. There we go. Whoop, popsicle stick. Oh, there. So let me give this a shake. You still filming? Yeah. Okay. Oh, making a mess. Let's get some color out here. There we go. We got a lot. I need paper towel. Okay, so I already got paint on myself, so we're off to a good start. Okay, so I got a bright red. Let's make this into a brick red. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some burnt umber to it. Start mixing this until I'm gonna close the door so we can't hear the dogs. I have a German Shepherd out there, and she likes to argue with the squirrels. So, all right. So we got some burnt umber in that red. Now we're starting to get more brick style red here. It's toning it down. Okay. Still need to go further though. I'm not using black for this. Because the brown is a little bit less aggressive. And also I can bring the brown into the red and create more of a deeper red into it instead of like a dirty red. So we're getting there a little bit more. Just keep on adding to it until you find that color. Now, a lot of times red will dry differently too. So it'll dry darker than what you see. So that's what we're gonna kind of start out with, I think. We can work with that. Okay. What else was I gonna do? Okay, let's get the mouse out of the way. We got our dry brush board. We got this. We've got colors. Now I'm gonna do is go ahead and come in here with this because I want to make it look kind of like a dirty brick. I don't want a clean brick. I want some used. I want to have a weathered look to it. Old, dilapidated. Yeah. So let's add some color to our palette. Oh, new blue bubbles. See if we can get any color out of this. Yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of color in there. Okay. So what we got here? I've got a... This is a burnt sienna. This is apple barrel color. It's cheap paint, but you know, it works. I have no idea what this color is. It's kind of a mauve-y, kind of brown. Yeah. And then we want some our white. So we got some vanilla white. Okay. Put these colors off to the side so I don't knock them all over the place. And I'm going to go ahead and put some burnt umber down here too. Okay, so now we got that. We got our red. We can put our red off to the side, somewhere safe, away from me. Okay, there, over there. And we got some black. I'm going to add black, just a little bit of black on my palette. Here we go. So, got kind of a different assortment of color going on. We'll figure this out. So, what I'm going to do is come in with more of a detail style brush, small guy. This guy's seen better days. What's the other guy look like? If not, just replace it. Yeah, this one's better. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come in with some of this color. And we're just going to hit some of these bricks. And I'm just hitting the tops of the bricks, okay? I'm not even trying to, per se, get them 100% covered. I'm just adding some color in here ever so often. So we got a brick up here. We got to follow that on the other side. A little bit of color. What this is going to do is going to dry. And when we come through with our washes and everything else, these will stand out a little bit more than the others. So yeah, fun stuff. painting bricks. So I'm just going to keep on using this color. Just kind of hit it in certain ways. Maybe mix it up with this other color, the mystery color. See what that looks like. Oh, there we go. That's a good looking color. I like that. We'll use some more of that. Okay. Ugh. You'll notice I'm using one color at a time and then kind of spread that out and then come back to the other color. Okay, there's that. Let's hit some white now. And I'm just gonna hit, okay. How do I explain the white? Okay, the white, okay, the red and the browns, I'm kind of doing more of the whole entire brick, okay? The white, I'm only coming in and hitting just a little bit of it here and there, okay? And what this will do, like if you ever looked at like used bricks, they'll have, some of the bricks have just, you know, a little bit of white on them. And it doesn't look like much right now, but when we start doing the other colors and getting into the wash process, these colors are they're gonna stay there. So it's gonna, I hope it'll create a cool effect. Yeah, it's really muggy here right now. We're supposed to be getting some pretty good thunderstorms tonight, maybe, so see what happens. Okay, so we got that. We've used those. We'll come back into the burnt umber. Yeah, we'll add some burnt umber in here. You can already tell how the brick wall is starting to come along. And again, some of these bricks I'm painting all the way out, some of them not. I'm just hitting a little bit here and there so that when it comes through with the red, and the red's going to be more of a wash, okay? So when we come through with the red, it'll, well, you'll see. Let's keep on going like this. Unfortunate thing is this is a big, long brick wall. It's gonna take a little while to do this. So let me just hit here and there. Shift gears, try to get this. You know what? I need a board. Here we go. I got a board. I'm gonna put this brick wall on this board. It's hanging together, but I just want to save the brick wall. So we'll put it on a stretcher. Come on. There we go. Now, cool. Now I can move it around easier. Okay. Just kind of hit this here and there. Big thing is when you're doing bricks, make sure you just hit the brick, okay? Stay out of the mortar area in the inside, because that's going to, we're going to need that for when we do our wash. So let's just hit stuff sticking to me. Bounce over here. All right, different color. It looks like I'm bouncing around to different colors. I am. Whoops. Okay, so we got that all spackled looking. Let's move this way. See what I'm destroying over here. Okay. A little bit more. Whoops. Okay. Just work through the colors. Unfortunately, taller brick walls mean more bricks. Big thing in also is try to stay out of pattern, okay? So jump around. Try not to let your mind sit there and start, making a pattern of things. I was thinking also putting some water slide decals on this too. I think that would be kind of cool. See here, we got a ring in there. Keep on working the colors. At least the other side isn't nearly nearly as big as this one. Oh. Not fun to do with a broken back, but slide it down. Okay. On to another color. Oh boy. It's polka dotted now. Okay. Oh boy. What color? Oh yeah, using that one. All right, last color. It's looking like the Partridge Family tour bus. I am going to use some black, but I'm kind of saving that for last as far as putting color on here. So if you guys have noticed, I have not touched the black yet. Okay, now I'm going to come in with the black. I'm just going to use this sparingly. And kind of like with the white, okay? I'm not going to hit the whole entire brick. I'm going to allow some area in the brick itself for our red paint that we're going to use. Move it down. It's just about there. I just got the top to do and the little other side. That's not going to take long at all. We can get the red on this, get some other, make this thing look like more like a brick wall. That. We'll rotate it up. Try to rotate it up. There we go. Same process. Boy, is it exciting. Ah, it's getting dirty. Okay. I'm going to do the white on the upper complete, and then I'll just come through the other colors. A lot easier that way. Oh. Okay, next color. Ah, it's going to turn pink if I do that. Okay, there we go. Next color. It's that mystery color I came up with. Oh boy, keep on going. You can already see how it's starting to take shape. Again, I'm not painting the full brick. Um, that way when we come through with the wash process, that red that we have will find those areas that weren't painted, and will give you a little bit more of a contrasting look, which makes it look more realistic too. So just about got this, and then I can come back to the other side. The other side, if you remember, was real small if you watched last week. So won't take nearly as long as what we did here. Okay, burnt umber. Start down here, work my way back. Get the fly out of here. Need a bug zapper. Okay, black. Now just come back, hit some black. Okay. Even hit black with some of the other colors if you wanted to, kind of give them a little bit more of a tattered look to them. Almost got it. Okay, so there's that. Roll it there. And I just have this. then we can get to the other part of pumping. So we move this down. I got stuff here on the end. Yeah, we'll throw some white on that. Okay. Okay. I'll bleed through with this pin. Try to get out patterns. Yeah, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, here we go. This one's all busted up down here. Right, mystery color.
I got a huge copperhead this big out in the middle of the field.
Where at?
In the middle of the field.
Okay. Hey guys, I gotta go kill a snake. I'll be right back. Got a 4-foot copperhead to deal with. So give me a moment. We're at. Okay, I'm back. Snake got away, so she didn't come to me fast enough. Okay, where was I? I was painting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, apparently it was about she said about 3 foot long copperhead, so I have a funny feeling he found his home out there somewhere. So I just have to keep an eye out. Just keep on going. Cool thing about red brick, um, when it comes to like doing walls, sometimes you'll see them, different colors in clumps. You'll see it spread around. On edges, you'll notice that one color is different than the other. So it it's it's one of those things that you can model that, quite honestly, it's easy to make it look really good if you don't try to be perfect. Um, I've noticed that with doing red brick. If you try to make red brick look too precise, well, like, used style brick, um, it doesn't look right. But if you kind of make it look tattered, kind of spotty, stuff like that, it's funny, but it looks better that way. Okay, next color. That's the sienna. burnt umber. Okay, now some black. Yeah, that copperhead would have made number 4 so far for the season. So, I'm busy. The outdoor cats aren't doing their job. All right, I think I got it spackled up enough here. Yeah, okay, so let's, which side should we start with? Let's start with this side. This will be the easiest. Let me get that over here. Let me get rid of this. Oh, man. Oh, my back. Okay, where did I hide my red paint? Ah, there's my red paint. Okay, like I said, I was gonna make this. I don't know. What's it look like when it dried? It's pretty good. It's got some black to it. I want to dirty it. Just a little bit of black. There we go. Yeah, a little bit deeper. Maybe tone it down just a skosh. just doing drops of black because it's so powerful. I mean, you can see how it's just changing the color around. And now we're getting more into that bricky looking red. That's pretty bricky looking to me. Okay, so now we need Wawa. I know I have water hidden around here. Here we go. Big old jug of water. Let's create a wash. Hopefully I didn't make this too thin. I hope. We'll find out. Okay, so how dry are we? Yeah, we're pretty dry. We're dry enough. Okay, so let's try it. This might. We'll see. I might have to make this thinner. See how it goes. What kind of coverage am I getting? Too much coverage. Let's take some water. Come back into it. Take this. I'm gonna make my fun stuff. I thinned it out a little bit more. This red is being real powerful. Gotta take some strength out of it. Okay, let's try it again. That's better. You notice I'm not trying to per se brush it. I'm like dapping it on, right? And the reason for that is we got these other colors down. If I start like brushing this thing, I'm gonna wash them away. So we don't want to do that. But I want to make this red enough that I can thin enough with the wash where I can come over it once, come over it again, and kind of keep on darkening it. You can try to do it all in one big shaboom, but I found if you over thin the red wash enough that when you have more, well, you have more control over it for one thing. If we need to dry it fast, I'll whip out the heat gun. Get this thing drying. You can see those colors kind of popping through a little bit, changing it. That's what I'm going after. Move this down further. When I finally finish this part of the track, I won't be able to do this no more. Damn. Oh well. So we got the red wash to do on this. The process is going to be a red wash. Then we're going to go to a black wash. And then we'll go to possibly a dry brush with a white. We'll see how it looks. Okay, so there's that. And turn it up. Oh, Nelly. Fun thing is once I get this all put into place, I'm gonna have to come back in and touch it up when I fix these seams. Ugh, fun. Okay. Move it down. But yeah, you can see the different colors popping through. Whoops. Batted cool. Uh-oh. I got this one a little bit too deep. Red is pretty strong down at the bottom. Let's see if I got the ends done. Okay, now down. Okay. Let's keep on going. this down. What is this, about 3 foot long brick wall? Yeah. Oops. Yeah, it's definitely going to need another coat. As it's drying, I can notice certain areas that are lightening up as it dries, so I gotta hit it one more time, and then gotta get that to dry a little bit before we do the black, otherwise we'll just make ourselves a soupy mess. But that's why we have heat guns. Okay, first coat's done. So, being that it's so large, should be ready for the second coat over here. Yep, we are. Oh, diddly dinks. Okay. All right, so now you can start kind of seeing how this pattern is working out with the different colors. So let's hit it one more time. This end piece is giving me issues. It's okay, it's on a small piece. I can make that work. Let me stir this a little bit. Second coat will go faster because we're not worried about getting any penetration or something like that into it. So this should work. Probably gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with the heat gun before I rotate it to get it to kind of flash off a little bit. Let's see what we got. Let's see here.
I tried.
Thank you.
To get him.
If you see that snake again, let me know.
Yeah, he's big.
I
He
know.
had orange going down the middle of him, kind of orange stripes.
Well, then he wasn't a copperhead. Well, come get me if you
Big
see him.
one. Okay.
Okay.
I hate my flip flops. I just know it was big.
It was big.
Big, like this.
That's pretty damn big.
Yeah.
So about 3 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good size.
Okay. gun action. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's looking cool. Okay. So that's looking pretty cool. Nice colors in there. So let's go ahead and we'll rotate this up. Like so. Stay there, you pesky wabbit. Okay. Oh. Now. See, my brush sat in the bottom of my paint. And with acrylics, they'll separate. So your paint will get thicker at the bottom of the cup, obviously. So if your paintbrush, see, this piece came all the way off. That's okay. I got a tool to fix that. So let's go ahead and I'll just hit this completely right now. You can see how it's, that first coat, see how pink it is? And then brought it into more of a bricky red by the second. So again, I'm doing 2 coats with the wash. Reason for that is that I want those other colors to pop out, okay? If I mix this too thick and we got coverage, well, what's going to happen is we're going to cover up all those colors that I put down. So with a wash, it's like a dye. It works like a dye, okay? And it's just going to kind of push down into it, okay? So there's that. Come back over the top of this. You can see that black sticking out of there. Yeah, it's looking rugged and weathered. We haven't even finished it yet. Okay, let's move this down. Yeah, my brush went down. And let's move it around. Okay, a little bit more. Since this section is pretty much by itself, let's pull that apart. Okay, so now we'll come into here. into our second coat. I don't think we'll need a third. I think this will do it. With the black wash over the top of this, it should look good. Okay. There's that one. Let's move this down. This guy right here. And then once I get done with this, what I'll do is I'm going to hit it with the heat gun so we can speed up this process. Otherwise, it might take a while for this thing to dry if I just let it sit. All right, there we go. Okay, so now we got this. Put that in a safe spot. And bring this back over. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. Okay. And then the top, you know how it's all kind of rugged and everything else. So you guys see that? I guess it's just kind of a gnarly used, you know, it looks like it's been there for a while. It's not all perfect and pristine. Okay, so let's dry some paint. Yeah, that guy's dry. Let's move this. Yeah, good idea, Boone. There's that one. All right. So here we go. So it's dried enough. And let's see, bring this up. Let's see how that kind of, you see those different colors that are popping in there. So that's the bottom, there's the top. But now what we're ready for is a black wash. So I do have a black wash made up. Go grab it. Forget how strong this is. Let's find out. Should work. I was using it on that building, so it's not real powerful. Let's start with this little guy right here. A lot of people, they want to know mixtures and stuff like that. A lot of times, guys, with my washes, the stuff that I do, it's all per se. I don't know. It's all by feel. Sometimes it's a 50-50. Sometimes it's a 25-70. 25-75. There's that. And already with the wash, you can see how it's already starting to bring in all that definition. I'm just going to smother this thing. I'll work it in a little bit. Yeah, it's looking grungy. I like it. Okay. do, let this guy sit, soak in. But even already, since I hit it, you can see how it's already starting to look pretty good. Okay, and even the top. I mean, if you guys saw the last one, the brick size and everything else kind of got messed up on the top, right? Well, I didn't do anything different to it. Okay, so this is how it is from that other live stream. But if you look at the top, even though it was all charred up and everything else, when you get done with it looks, it gives it that weathered look. So even if you think something is going sideways on you, just have patience with it, flow through it, and it's, use it to your advantage. So I mean, it just gives it that much more character. I mean, look at that. It's a big old like chunk out of it and stuff like that. It's cool. And we didn't even have to even try to work for that. We just, you know, just it just kind of happened. So let's do this. And we'll just keep on hitting our wash. And this is going to tone down the red, like you saw. It darkened it. It's going to go into all our nooks and crannies. So it's going to give all that definition to it. It's weathering it for us right off the bat. Again, I'm temping the brush. I think that's what they call it, temping, instead of brush strokes, okay? So I'm pushing the paint in and not trying to apply the paint this way, okay? Not brushing it, because if I brush it, it's gonna create friction on the surface. There's a drop there. We'll just kind of go like this. This will end up darker in there. It'll look cool. I'm making a mess. I'm gonna have to redo all this eventually, again. Where was I going? I don't know. Oh yeah. So if you brush it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start peeling the other paint off of it. We don't want to do that. We want to leave it there. We just want to add this to it. So we're just gonna tap it on there, right? Tell me to get your ass down in that crack. So do it this way. Move that down. So this is kind of a good comparison right here. Prior, it's kind of pinky, kind of red, right? Over here, this one's starting to dry more. See how that tones down? So again, when you're doing, I didn't really explain this. When you're doing your red brick, take in consideration if you are going to do a black wash over the top, think about that color that you're applying down, because once you hit it with the black wash, it's gonna make it darker. It's gonna tone it down, okay? So you want to find kind of that sweet spot with the red that you want to use. And it's kind of like, this red would be like if you took a red brick that was brand new, and kind of cracked it open. It kind of has a little bit of a lighter color. It's kind of about the red that I came up with. Just keep applying. Cool thing about this is it's not really, it's a system, right? So It's not like you have to have all this artistic ability in order to do a wash finish. It's just a system. It's certain steps that you go through and allow the paint to do all the work, you know. Just enjoy the ride. Just go ahead and apply it and let it do its thing. Let's see here. Yeah, that's looking pretty damn cool. Big thing, big thing with it is just make sure you don't overpower it with a black wash. That's the biggest thing. Because black wash can be real deceiving if you don't have it thinned out enough. I've learned my lessons with it a few times. That's why I kind of go with a little bit of a lighter type of wash. It's always easy to apply black wash to it. If you go too far, well, you've gone too far. You can't exactly turn around. There's some tricks that you can do, but it's best just to side on the side of caution with it. Okay, that one's done. I'll set him there. Do this one. Ah. Oh man. There's that. Come back over the top. Okay, there's that. All right, now let's get this side. And one thing about like a black wash, it might go on where it's real dark, but as it dries, it will lighten up. So those pigments will separate from the water, dry. Get this on there. Okay. There we go. So now, oh, that one came apart. Oh, I got a bunch of patchwork to do. Okay. So, This is already starting to dry, so looks pretty cool. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and let me hit this with the heat gun. Let's force dry it and let's see how it turned out and see if we need another coat or not. So don't really know yet. We will find out. Okay. I hit it. Oh well. It's an easy fix. Fix that right now. So I hit it over here. It's gonna hit it with a black wash. All fixed. That. Okay, let's see what we got. Even though it's busting up more. But let's see here. Let's lay it all out. So that goes there. And this guy goes there. And him down there. Make sure this guy still fits. Yeah, he looks good. But yeah, let me move the camera. So that's what we got. So I'm contemplating something. What I'm thinking is I'm not going to dry brush this yet. I think I need to get it. I need to get it onto the layout. And that's pretty much the next thing we need to do. What are we at? We start at 7, right? We're only into it 2 hours. Come on, we can go further. Let's mount this damn thing, right? We've gone through this much trouble to get it here. Let's mount it on the layout. So let me move some stuff around. I'll be back. Okay. Alright, there's that. That car out of there. Okay. So how much? I probably should plug in this. Everything's a mess, guys. Look at this. Oh, it's a horror show. Look how this poor track is just a friggin' rambles right now. Okay, so let's fix some stuff here. Sorry if anyone's getting motion sickness right now. Okay, so if we go like, whoops, don't put the tripod in the paint. Okay, so go like this. You guys get to see all my packaging for boxes over there. Okay, I think that's good enough. What do you think? All right, let me move my laptop so I can tell if we're still live or not. The wind's starting to pick up outside too, so tells me we got a storm a brewing. Okay, can't see that. Okay, let me put this over there. Okay, I got all that. I got this. Let me bring. Here's my board. So we'll lay our board out. We got our brick wall. And we'll plug in our hot glue gun. Yeah, let's get this thing on the layout. This is, yeah. I need to get my vacuum. I gotta vacuum this real quick. Yeah, I need a vacuum. So there's my little DeWalt. There's my DeWalt. There's my stupid electronic cigarette. Okay. Put that there. All right, now, moment of truth. So I should probably start with this side, work my way down, right? Right, that makes the most sense. That thing's got to heat up. So let's see here. Okay. So like in the last live stream, remember how had to go in certain areas had seams, right? Didn't repair the seams off the table because, well, if I try to do that, put it back, all I'm going to do is create a mess. So got it up to this point. We're going to have to go set it down. And then I'm going to have to come in and patch this together, which is going to be so much fun. Let's see what we got here. I could just, you know, what was this? This one was here. Place everything down in. Make sure. Okay. Let's kick it out. That. Let's move this down here. Okay, there's that. That. Okay, this is going to be tricky, guys. Is this thing hot yet? Yeah, it's hot. Okay. So let's just start gluing stuff and see what happens. What do you say? I say that's a hell of a good idea. So if we get that there, let's get this. Set him there. Hopefully he isn't too dry. Come on. Okay. Ah, stupid hot glue. Okay, there's that. All right. Come on. How long? From there to there. Watch the hot glue disappear. There's that. That. Okay. And we got our one last piece right there. Goes up here at the end. You notice I'm setting it right, right on top of just raw foam. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to blend the ground into it. But, okay. Yeah, stay there, you pig. Okay. There it goes. It's in, right? Yeah. Okay, so this, how am I going to do this? Okay, I gotta take this apart. This is a jumper. Yep, that's a jumper. Okay, there's this. I gotta put a bead right inside here to hold it to the track. So, or not to the track, but I mean to the base. So let me let that heat up just a little bit. And then we can figure this out. Feels hot. Crap. What's that? So far, so good. Doesn't look that bad. This seems a little bit wide right here. This one's got some hot glue hanging out of it. Okay, that's all in there. Good. Let's unplug this. Okay. I'm gonna see what it looks like from your guys' angle. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's see if I can get you guys closer. Oh, big reach. Okay, I'm gonna take you out of the tripod. We're going extreme. So that's what it looks like over here. And what I did is I ran a bead right down at the base of this. It's on there good. So then that goes all the way down to there. I got this little area up in here, which I can play with some joint compound. What I'm looking at over here, if you guys, I know you couldn't see it from up above. So I've got this seam right here. It actually matches up pretty good. This one, where is it? There it is. Right there. Kind of a, I might enhance that. Make it look like an actual crack. What do you think? Don't look half bad though. Just kind of go on through. Hit it with a little bit of dry brushing. You know, I might not even do anything with that. I can put some ivy. Yeah, we can hide it with ivy. All right, so that's what I'll do. I'll hide that crack with ivy. That'll make it easier. Okay, so I'm gonna take you guys around this way into the depths. Okay, so we got you over here. I wish there was some way to zoom this. It's really not. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with a dry brush effect. I'm gonna do a white highlight dry brush. Damn it. Okay, still works. I need my bristly brush. Okay, so what I've got is it's an off-white. It's this one's actually, I think it's, what color is this? It's French vanilla. Sure doesn't smell like French vanilla, but this is French vanilla acrylic. And what I did is I busted the damn lid on this thing. Ugh. Pull that off. Throw that down there. Okay, come on. Being a pain in the butt. Let's give it a shake. Okay. Put that down there. Using stiff bristle brush. I'm just gonna kiss the surface of this thing. Test it. This will tone it down just a little bit and give it a little bit of highlight. Make it pop. Okay, let me do this back side and then I'll do the front. That looks good. This a little bit more. There we go. All right, so brick walls in. So that looks good. I like it. Yeah, this area right here, I can put some ivy on it. We'll hide that. So that's good. Now, how long are we into this? Coming on 2.5 hours. Well, we haven't hit 3 hours yet. So, I need to carve this into it. You carve this into it, you gotta hit it with joint compound. Right? Right. This is, yeah, that's good. The track is right up against the brick on this side. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that down. No, I have to worry about that. Okay. I need vacuum. No, I need to carve. So let's carve. Okay, this is gonna be, what is that gonna be? Let's carve it. Turn this into cut back. Carve that. Blend it. This. It's a good rock face. Right here, I can put a tree. Yeah, big tree. A happy tree to block a hole. When all else fails, use a happy tree. Okay, I'll put stuff some of this. Still got a hole down here. I do that. We'll wedge some foam. I got that. What I'm doing is I'm blending the spray foam and the polystyrene foam together in this area. So get that all taken care of. That's about it. Not much I can do with this. It's gonna have to be a happy tree area. Okay, let's vacuum. And get this crap out of here. Okay, there's that. I need tape. Okay. Let me get some masking tape. just protect the track. I don't feel like painting this one again. Okay, right there. This comes around. It's there. Knocking down trees. Okay. Little tree. Okay, I'll go get some joint compound. Let's finish this to this point at least. And see what we got. Good piece for foam. Nothing like making a big mess. And I'm just going to blend this into this existing scenery. And then I'll just have to come back in here and I guess get creative. No. This is going to be fun. Get the glue out of the way. See here. Trying to get this down in this corner. Look for big chunks. Come on. Okay. Kind of a tight area down here. You know, it's funny. Probably never gonna see this one little spot. Yet I'm determined to get it filled in. Oh, I gotta Now I got problems. Okay, let's see here. Get that. There. Okay. A lot of times with compound, you'll notice I have different size brushes in the bucket. Just, well, just because of this stuff. You never know. Get the big brush out. Just about got it. Oh boy. Mm. Okay. Just about got all this. Make sure all my foam is covered. It's nothing worse than coming back in. You think you got all your foam covered, right? So you start painting. As soon as the paint hits foam that hasn't been with joint compound, oh, it stands out. It's like, bam, it's right in your face. It's like, you didn't double check your work, dude. So I always kind of give it a once over. Okay, there's that. That'll look good. Kind of grass coming around here, kind of coming over rocks. Yeah, it'll work. Okay, now, can you guys, can't really see that, can you? Well, I'll just have to move the camera. Oh, here we go. Going on a ride. Okay. Here's this. So if I bring this over here, can you guys see? What can you see? I don't know. We'll see. Kinda. Yeah, you can see that. Okay. So we got is on the back side of this a little bit of patchwork I have to do in here because this is raw. The white right here, you can see that. The white, kind of see it. Problem is the scenery is getting in the way. Well, imagine on the base down here, there's white polystyrene that I had to cut into. And so what I'm gonna need to do is just get down in here and blend the base in. That's gonna take a while. I gotta get you guys a better angle. Still haven't put away this car. I'll set that on the laptop. What if I do here? What does that do? I have to wait for the laptop to catch up, guys. So, what does that do? Yeah, okay, now you can see. So what I got right here, this is the polystyrene I had to cut into to get this to lay down. But now I got to get that covered up. So it's going to take a small detail brush and I'm just going to blend it. This is tedious. Boy, this is tedious. Kind of back roll it. It's okay. If some joint compound gets on there, I can blend it with paint. When I come in to do the dirt, it's that type of stuff. I can make it look like a splash of mud. Let's just get this. Seam in there. Come on. right, there's that. I don't know if I should do that. Yep, tedious stuff. Again, you gotta make sure all that open cut styrofoam is covered. All right. Come on. There we go. This takes forever. Go. I mean, I could have just left this, you know. I don't look right. I mean, gotta make sure that the ground blends into everything, you know. So get in here and mess around with it. Into it this deep, might as well just keep on getting deeper. Okay. Oh, it does wonders to the back, guys. So this is probably gonna be the last Saturday night, unless something changes in the future. But I'm starting going back to work on Gulfstream jets. Uh, Friday, so next Friday. I work weekend shifts, so I'll keep on trying to do these live stream stuff like that. But yeah, just so you know, next Saturday there will not be a behind the curtain. I might throw one in during the week. I don't know. I work Friday through Monday, so maybe a Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere in there. If you guys want to keep on doing these live streams or not, let me know. So that's what the plan is up to this point. Okay. I'm just floating the brush, trying to smooth out Little imperfections, kind of make it look more like a natural surface. Almost got it. I'm probably out of camera angle by now. Or am I? No, it looks like you guys can still see this. Well, except for the trees. Pesky trees are in the way. You're not missing much. I'm doing the same damn thing up here. Ay, ay, ay. Besides, if you blend the ground into like brick walls, stuff like that, looks a lot more natural instead of a brick wall just stuck on top of scenery. So if you can blend the edges with the joint compound or some type of medium so it looks like it's sunk into the ground or looks like it's been there for a while. Besides, you can clean up the gaps on the edge and this makes it look better. Ay, ay, ay. Almost done up here, guys. Almost. Big brush. Area up here where I sliced too much. All right, there's that. cover this up. Let's see what we got here. So, here we go. Take a trip. Take it out of here. Let me show you what we got. So I went ahead and I blended all that down into the brick itself. So it's kind of cool. I mean, then that way, you know, it looks more el natural. So if you're down here, like the road coming in, it's kind of the view. Like that. Go around the corner. So, and then you can see after doing the dry brush, how it just kind of creates that pop. Now this is a good aim. Get my fingers out of the lens. Okay. Let's see here. So where am I at? There I am. So you can see the different colors. Come on, focus, camera. In the brick. I'm actually using my iPhone. This is like an iPhone, is it a 13? 14? Heck, I don't know. It's an iPhone though. But yeah, don't look half bad. So there's that blended into here. So that's where I had it cut back, blended into the side, and then drop it all down inside there. So yeah, but at least now that corner is pretty much it's ready for its next step. Now I don't have any I don't have any excuses. I got this in there now, so now I got to get off my butt and actually do that one. But yeah, so this is gonna come up, and then I used to have trees in the grass that was right there. And I took them out because it was kind of I don't know. Sometimes because the cars will go, if you're running non-magnet, okay, this hill right here, they'll get airborne into that corner. But the same aspect coming down that drop, they'll get air coming down the hill. And if they, get out of the slot, then you got to marshal. And if you have, trees that are, I think they were like 16 inches tall, it makes it kind of tough. So, yeah. But we got this done at least, and we still got a lot more to go. So we got all this area over here to play around with. So let me go ahead and let's see here. Put you guys back in the tripod. And we'll remaneuver again. I think, yeah, that's unplugged. So let me do this. Bring it over here. Oh, crapola. You're gonna have to excuse the mess, you guys. But let's see here. Let me turn around the laptop. Dealing with wires. Come on. Let me get this car out of the way so I don't ruin it. I got too much stuff in my way. I'll move the car again. All right. Let's see here. I got paint in my way. Put this down here. Trying to get situated, guys. I'm trying. Okay. Yeah. You guys are staring at polystyrene. That's great. Okay. Let's see here. If we do this, if I turn you guys around, hi. And I sit down. Try to adjust this again. Look at the mess behind me. Oh God, I gotta clean that up. So, yeah, what does your workbench look like? Well, that's what mine looks like right now. Friggin' typhoon went through it. So, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock here. We start at 7. 3 hours? Not bad. So, yeah. So I told you guys about what's going on with the live streams. So, yeah, this is going to be the last Saturday. I didn't know what was going to happen last week, but after I got to get paperwork and stuff like that to my employer, but that's all going to happen this week, and they're biting at the bit. They want me to get back in there. So it looks like this is the last Saturday, unless something happens. You never know with life. Something might. I'm not falling off another ladder, but if I can get Boone design going, there's some other things that are kind of cooking and stuff like that. Who knows? You know, stranger things have happened. Get me away from aircraft. I wouldn't mind that at all. So let's see here. I'll go to the chat. What we got? Finished up work. Zabertooth, that's cool, man. Right on. Starting a new channel and stuff like that. Sweet. Good stuff. You should do what did you say, Bill? Bill always gets me in trouble. You should do a what? Come on. A Monday. Maybe. Monday live stream might happen. You know, I might just throw in another live stream this week. Just because I'm not going to be here on Saturday. So, we got weather coming through. So, who knows? Keep an eye out. I might be doing a live stream this coming week. And maybe we'll finish up the inside of that corner. Or, yeah, could do that. Finish up the inside of the corner. See here. But yeah, there we go. So we're 3 hours into it. Yeah, Boone style, right? And yeah, you know, if you didn't see last week's live stream, the only thing that got cut out of this building that wall is applying of the joint compound over the top of the polystyrene, which is real easy. Just applying it in there, working it in. So that was the only thing that really wasn't shown. But if you missed last week's, you want to see how it was carved, everything else, go see that live stream that shows that. And yeah, we can go from there. So I am probably going to go ahead. I haven't eaten dinner yet because I've been inside here playing with all you guys. So I need to go get some chow. And what we'll do is your wall looks great. Thanks, Mark. Thank you. Missed you last Zoom meeting, but we'll catch you on the next one, man. Um, but yeah, we'll do that. I gotta go eat. I'm getting delirious. I need to eat. Gotta do food. So that's what we'll do. Keep an eye out. I'm probably gonna go ahead. Yeah, I can almost like 90% chance say I will be doing a live stream during this coming week. Don't know which day yet, but I will do a live stream. I'll try to get one done before I get back to reality. So go ahead and do that. And until then, I'll see you guys later. All right? So cool. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you're out, doing your own thing as far as building something while I was building this. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So keep an eye out on my Facebook page and stuff like that. I'll post if next live stream. All right. So I'll see you guys later. And I think, yeah, it looks like all the controls are on this side of the camera this time. All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Bye.